Zambia is a country in the southern part of Africa with 11 million people, making up 73 tribes. It is known as the real Africa and boasts of Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. The Pilgrim Wesleyan Church was founded in Zambia in the 1930s. Today the church is located in 7 districts and 4 pioneer areas. There are 240 churches, of which 75 have trained pastors. Laymen lead the other 165 churches. One of the greatest needs in Zambia remains leadership training. Students are currently studying at Pilgrim Wesleyan Bible College, the Theological College of Central Africa, and in graduate programs.
Second Timothy 2:1-2 says, "So my son, throw yourself into this work for Christ. Pass on what you heard from me to reliable leaders who are competent to teach others."
So our vision is that in the next few years we will have to maximize our training programs to provide at least a pastor for every local church.
At the heart of mission work is training those who can take the message of Christ to their own people. One person is limited, but if that person can teach others how to minister, then he is multiplying himself. Our joy these last 5 years has been to encourage and train key leaders so they can reach their own country for Jesus Christ. More than 30 leaders have been trained and sent out to minister in the last 5 years. Currently, there are 16 students in the Bible colleges. The Pilgrim Wesleyan Church has a vision to train over 50 new leaders by the year 2005.
The Pilgrim Wesleyan Church has a vision by the year 2005 to see some very significant things happen. And the part of the vision that most excites me is what God is trying to do through the Pilgrim Wesleyan Church in terms of leadership. In 1996, when we returned to Zambia, our vision was to apply the 2 Timothy 2:2 principle. We pleaded with God to call men and women into full-time ministry. As they came to the Bible college, we poured our life into them, mentoring and teaching them how to take the gospel of Jesus Christ to their own people. They began to develop a passion to know God and to take the gospel to all the people of Zambia. One of the joys about being a missionary in Zambia is working with the Zambian people. Zambia has probably 7 or 8 major tribes, and the tribe where the Pilgrim Wesleyan Church is primarily located is in the southern province among the Tonga people. And we believe that the next few years are going to be some of the most dynamic years in the country of Zambia, and especially in the Pilgrim Wesleyan Church. At Pilgrim Wesleyan Bible College, we created a program to help them learn through classroom teaching, discipleship, and practical ministry. Courses in the classroom included everything from homiletics and theology to specialized courses such as the African Christian family, African traditional religion, and prayer.
On Wednesday nights, we gathered together for a discipleship group where we practiced accountability in our spiritual lives and shared together what God is doing. This group helped to build a foundation in all our lives. Many times it was the highlight of the week. Each school term, we had outreach ministries where the students went to Wesleyan churches to practice what they had been taught, teaching, preaching, and evangelizing. Every student was assigned a church where they ministered on weekends. This experience helped them to understand the practical aspects of church growth.
Sometimes the students were given special assignments where they did other practical ministries in local churches. Often they would come back thrilled at the power of God to change lives.
I feel my call is to evangelize the village, more especially because I have seen that the work that has been done before has to be grounded and bring the people's maturity in the Lord to a level where they really show understanding and efficiency in handling the Word of God.
I feel like we haven't quite done as much a job as we should have. And I feel like there's a lot to be done. I feel like the church is growing, and my vision to see that we are able to produce young men and women who are truly prepared for ministry, and that every church, with God's help, that by the year 2005, we have a trained pastor. This is my prayer, and I believe that the Lord will help us in this area.
One of the best ways to teach future leaders is to train by your example. Living together on a college campus, they see how people act and react to each other.
I think real love happens when you live next to people, when you work with them, when you share in their dreams and their struggles. Each day that we live in Zambia, our love grows for these people. And it's a personal challenge to me to do everything I can to help make a difference in their life, to help see them grow strong spiritually, and to help them be ready for ministry when they leave the Bible school.
Today, the graduates of Pilgrim Wesleyan Bible College are in churches where there were no trained pastors. Some have become church planters, reaching into unreached areas. We had the opportunity to visit many of those pastors and found them faithfully teaching, preaching, evangelizing, and discipling their people, following the principles they had learned at Bible college.
So my vision that the people may be, those who are not saved, they may come to know the Lord and they may receive Jesus Christ as their personal Savior. And I'm praying that the Lord may help me, so that the church may be complete.
The next few years will see those men and women become even more powerful as they learn to pray and minister in the heat of the battle. Yes!
God is enlarging our vision for all of Southern Africa to partner with leaders in training and development. We are still convinced that one of the best ways to lead people to Christ is to train national leaders to reach their people with the gospel.
We see our ministry primarily as a partnership ministry, where we are here to assist the national church, to help them develop vision, to help them develop their finances, to help them better be able to govern themselves.
2 Timothy 2:2 says, "And the things you heard me say in the presence of many witnesses, entrust to reliable men who will also be qualified to teach others."
Leadership training is at the heart of the Great Commission.